guys, it's your girl RaeHunny. We're coming to you with a new podcast, RaeHunny on the mic. This is my best friend Connor. We're going to be giving juicy tidbits on how to elevate, meditate, and empower us women. It's a lot of bullshit going on, so we want you to escape with us, give your time, and just relax, reflect, and drink a little rosé. So relax, enjoy.
What are we talking about today?
I think it's real big today. You know, we're in Texas. We're in Houston, Texas. A lot's going on, and I think self-love is number one right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of BS in the world as women. We gotta remember to take care of ourselves.
Okay.
So, I know I self-love. Try to every single day.
Yeah. Well, what does that mean to you?
Like, you gotta take those moments to isolate and dedicate to yourself. That could be bath time, lighting a candle, a glass of wine.
See, for me, self-love is like, I mean, yes, it does have a plethora of meanings, but for me, it's like getting active. So, like, I take my self-love, like, you know, I go on my runs all the time. That's literally, like, my 45 minutes where I can check out from the world and, like, be focused, me and my music, and literally just go. Like, that's why, as hot as it is, as hot as fuck outside, as hot as it is, but it's literally, like, the one time of the day where I'm just like, I have to go to the park and run. Like, I need to be in the trees, I need to be in nature, I need to do something. Like, my feet need to be grounded on the planet. That is, like, my reflection of love to myself. Aside from other things, like, you know, spoiling yourself every now and then.
Like, self-love to me is everything is all right in the world. I don't care what's going on. In that moment with you and yourself, it's like, okay, the BS, I can't hear it. You can't hear babies crying, like nothing. Like, that's it.
You know, I love me a good little massage too, though. A little facial.
Yes, most definitely. Like today, I got my little wax. You know, got your nails done. You gotta just do that. Like those 30 minutes, 35 minutes, getting myself together. So, self-love, I think, is also like boundaries. Boundaries with yourself, boundaries with other people. Like, you have to, like, you know, set a line in the sand. Because people be trying me.
So what would you tell somebody that's, like, struggling with self-love right now? What would you tell somebody to, like...
To do to self-love?
Yeah, because, you know, some people, they really struggle with that. They, like, find validation in other people. They find validation in relationships. They find validation in drugs, alcohol.
Yeah.
Like, what would you... Like, how can you encourage a woman to self-love themselves in other ways? Because I definitely do know a lot of women, especially, that do find self-love literally solely in, like, their relationship and their man. But, like, I don't know. I think...
No, relationships are big. I think that comes with self-awareness. Like, for a long time, you know me, I haven't really been... like a relationship type of person, so I can't relate to that. Like, my mom's a strong black single woman, been for a long time, so I've always seen like the other side of it. So women who have to validate with another man, you have to get to know yourself first, because if you're connected to that person, you don't know that person. You don't know that person. You came in the world by yourself, you're going out by yourself. So if you're not maybe hopping from relationship to relationship, but if you're in a relationship and that's your happiest, you guys some self-awareness.
And so, I do have a friend, like, I literally just learned this about her, like, not too long ago. She was married for so long. Well, not so long. She was married. Going on her 10th year this year. Just recently found out that they're about to get divorced, this, that, and the third. It was very shocking news to me because, like, knowing her, and I've actually met him before, too, like, knowing them together and, like, hanging out with them together, like, I don't know, this also goes into, you never know what goes on behind closed doors. But it was very shocking to me because outside, you know, whatever, everything was always so grand, so great. But then she, like, came to me on some, like, oh, let me fill you in on the tea. And I was like, whoa, what's going on with the tea?
Spill it.
So she basically just told me, like, They were going their separate ways, getting a divorce, the 7 of
Are they our age?
Yes, they are our age.
See, 10 years is a long time.
She's a little bit older than us, but only by like a year or two. It's not like...
So they were teenagers.
They were
babies.
teenagers. And
That's
so we were literally on Instagram, like videoing back and forth, and like I'm trying to pretty much jog her head, like get her thinking, because it was just more or less like she could tell me that she was unhappy, but she couldn't necessarily tell me like why, and she couldn't necessarily tell me what made her happy.
Because she doesn't know herself.
And that's basically what I broke it down to her as. I was like, I mean, I do understand, like, y'all have, like, been with each other for X amount of time, you know, this, that, and whatever. But, like, she was not, like, she was like, dang, like, you trying to get deep. And I was like, I'm not necessarily trying to, like, pry or, like, get deep or anything like that. But I need you, I want you to understand. And obviously, like, it's something that's going to take time for you. But, like, I want you to understand, like, what makes you happy.
Right.
And she, after, like, I was asking her these questions, you know, she finally was, you know, just kind of, like, talking things out loud, like, you know, like, yeah, you're right, like, it is going to take me figuring out, like, what makes me happy. She's like, I'm such a creative person, I like to, you know, plant, I like to do this, I like to do, you know, I love to just get creative and draw and create and things like that.
And she can do that without a man, so that's what makes her
and
solely
she can
happy.
do that without a man, but
like,
it's just like, she would tell me, like, examples, like, you know, like, I never really realized it in the moment, like, when I would say, oh, I want to do this, and he'd be like, why do you want to do that? Or, like, what, like, you know, like, just little downplays that you don't realize in the moment because, like, you're so
in love and
in tune with this person.
Yeah.
That you don't even realize that
they're not supporting you.
They're not supporting you.
Yeah, that's what I want in a partner, for sure. And the fact that I have come such a long way on my self-love journey. Red flags. Ooh, no. First one. See, that's the problem. It's like, maybe not the first one, but at least I take note. I take mental note.
No, it could be the first one too.
It could be. It could be, but at least you take note. Like before, you know.
It could be the first one, because listen, if it's a big enough red flag. Okay.
No, for sure. But one thing in my partner that I definitely want is a supportive person. Like, if that's something that I like to do. If me belting Mariah Carey, badass naked or whatever, you're like downplaying that, like, why would you do that? Like, you don't have to do it, you don't have to like it, but you should share common interest, and that's what makes me happy. That's what makes me happy. Like, I would never be like, oh, you know, that's not something I want to do or whatever. That's no.
Okay, but what if it's like, remember that movie Acrimony with Taraji P?
Yes.
Speaking of supporting dreams, I mean, you know how far of an extent that went.
Yeah, but she didn't. That's red flags, though. How many red flags was it, though?
Like, how do you, like, you know?
But that's go back to your friend. 10 years in the game. They were 20, 25 years in. So she felt stuck. She felt trapped.
She was younger than that, actually. She was maybe like, you know.
They were in their 40s, 45. It's like, yeah, support my man, but.
But they have been together since before that, no, on the movie?
What do you mean? The plot? You talking about the plot of the movie?
Like, they were together since they were young, no?
Yeah, like 16, 17.
Oh,
so they're 45. It took him, remember? Okay, so if y'all haven't seen the movie, he was like a tech person or something, computer, something, whatever,
yeah,
software or something. Stuff. Yeah. He kept trying to, like, get this invention off the ground. It never worked. He spent all her money. Just guzzle. So, you know, fall, get back up again. She wasn't with it on the last shot. He blew up to the big old millionaire. She felt like she should have been compensated. And yeah, she wasn't. Yeah, so, no, acrimony is a big lesson, for sure. Like I said, she got lost in her relationship, lost in her marriage, and they didn't have kids. So, you know, I'm a mother. So, to be the best me, being the best me lets me be the best mom. Lets me be the best friend. Let me be the best future wife. Yeah.
Right.
So, in that situation, I know you want to support your man, but I would have left a long time ago. Because you have to support yourself. You're not blossoming, you're not growing, you're not elevating, you're not... So you need to leave the situation. Leave the relationship.
You mean like you would have left a long time ago, like early on in stages, or more like...
Definitely. Because for him to hit the jackpot. Like,
Yeah.
if that was years down the line, I wouldn't have been that mad. Like, I would have been, you know, like happy, whatever. But he was a snake about it. I don't like that. Like, not that you owe me shit. Like, you don't owe me nothing. I get that. But, yeah.
Not even just that, but like, we're kind of broke now.
And that's not self-love. Broke ain't being self-love. Oh, no. No. I don't do broke. Nope. Can't do it.
Sheesh.
So, yeah. She should have left a long time ago. Self-love is hard. Self-love is boundaries, like I said. And that would have been a boundary.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to keep spending my money and it ain't doing nothing for our situation.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's a tough lesson. Love is hard. Not just self-love, but love in general. Sucks. But yeah.
That's another podcast day.
It's a whole other topic. Relationship is a whole other topic. But like I just, self-love. And that's what I'm teaching my kid. Like, you have to know yourself. You have to know what you like, what you don't like. I think it's more important to know what you don't like. Because you won't tolerate bullshit.
Yeah.
What you like can kind of change, because you change the person every single day.
Yeah.
So what you like, change. What you don't like, your hard nose, your hard limits,
I never thought about it like that.
With that. Yeah.
I never thought about it like that. Yeah.
Keep those hard limits. It's okay to say no. And that's what I like about you, because you have some hard limits.
I have some hard no's.
And that's self-love, okay?
I have some hard no's.
If you want to kind of go into it a little bit, you can, because that is self-love. You know what you want, you know what you can tolerate. Why put yourself in a situation where you know you're setting yourself up for failure?
Right.
That's dumb.
Wait, what are some of my hard no's?
I mean, like your standards and people that you pursue. The men that you like, you have certain calibers, which some people,
We're not talking about. We're just talking about like.
I think that's what I don't really want to, not put you on blast, but
wait, just put me on blast. We can cut it out if we need to.
Because your lifestyle, you have a certain lifestyle that you want to achieve.
Okay.
Yes,
that's what I thought that we were.
So monetary value is important.
Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like that would be important for many people.
It is.
But yes,
it is to me too. Trust me. Like, I have a certain lifestyle. Like, if I want to go out and we going out,
and we've had this conversation before about like
standards.
No, not just standards, but like maybe that's why. Okay, I mean, I don't want to say maybe that's why like sometimes people are single is because like if I feel like I haven't fully achieved
what you want in your life,
the life that I want, it can be kind of hard to
share that with somebody.
Not necessarily share that with somebody, but like it can be kind of hard to like. I can't really say what I'm thinking, I guess. Like, it can be kind of hard to, like
maybe, like, what you're trying to say, like, law of attraction, like, you get what you are, you give
pretty much
what you want, or what you desire is what you
pretty much. Like, I feel like I haven't, like,
reached.
Like, obviously, like, we're on our way there, like, we're making it there, but it's just, like, I feel like I haven't reached, like, my full potential yet, and I'm not necessarily saying that, like, you have to, because we see successful relationships all the time, where you don't necessarily have to. But in some circumstances, I definitely feel like I'm not where I want to be lifestyle-wise in order to attract that. Yeah. Like, yes, we are around rich men all the time, and I'm not saying that he has to be a gajillionaire, but I definitely don't want to be in a I don't want to be in any situations, because in college, after college, I've been in situations. And I mean monetary situations. Like, I've been in the weeds before.
Yes.
As a college kid, I've been in the weeds. Afterwards, I've been in the weeds. And I've always told myself that I do not want to be placed in this situation again.
It's not fun.
It is not fun. And, I mean, I don't know who would, but, like, I definitely want to attract someone that has that same value and that same mindset. So... yes, if you mean standards on that level, sure. But it's not even just money. Like,
no, of course not. But that's a big one though. Like, everything else can be worked on. Money, monetary value. say value, net worth.
Okay.
But it's important to me. Like for a long time, I was like, oh, I don't mind going 50-50, you know, on, you know, whatever. Now, as a mom, has it kind of changed a little bit? Yes, because, you know, I'm basically doing 100%. So, yeah, the person that I want, yeah, it's not your kid, but I do want you to, you know, like, take, you know, like, that's going to be your step kid or whatever. So, yeah. So, it's still 50%, but I need the traditional, you know, values to come back. Like, honestly, like,
What's the traditional
I can be very traditional. Very traditional.
What that mean?
Like gender roles. You know, like back in the 50s, you know, like...
Girl, she had me choking for a second when she said traditional.
I can be very traditional. I can be very traditional. I can be very submissive to the right one. No, you know, back in the 50s, women didn't work. What were we? The housewives, you know, kept the house clean, cooked, this and that, take care of the kids. I could do that.
So you want to do that?
Very, very much so.
See, I have my opinion is opposite. Which I wouldn't mind. Like, don't get me wrong. Like the whole like housewife thing, I wouldn't mind that. But my opinion is definitely very opposite. Like,
I want to work.
I mean,
see,
I want to work because I want to work. I want to work because like I have to.
Exactly.
Or like someone is forcing me to. I want to work because I want to work, which I would most likely choose to work still. I would.
But for yourself, not for nobody.
For myself.
That's different. That's not work. That's not work to me. That's not working. Me clocking in every day under somebody else, that's annoying. I don't like it.
No, even if it was clocking technically in and out. I just mean like, I feel like for some people working, like that is their space to kind of...
This all day, kid running around, badass little kid.
I mean, I'll take that too.
Just...
I'll take that too, don't get me wrong. But for me, gender roles specifically,
yeah,
I mean more or less like cleaning and cooking kind of thing. Okay? Because I can cook, don't get me wrong. I'm very good at it. But like, I just want somebody that like knows how to cook too.
True.
Or like they can get in the kitchen too.
Or takeout. Hire a chef.
They wanna like I'm not saying that we have to be neat freaks or anything like that, but like someone that's like okay with like I don't have to tell you pick up after yourself.
Well,
things like that.
It
is, but if you think about like gender roles and going back to the 50s, that was expected of women to just do, was to just cook and clean, and that was it.
Okay, but the man went out and hunted and brought back the bacon. I wouldn't have no problem with that. These men today are lazy. They're lazy and it's unattractive. It's very unattractive. I don't like that. You want me, okay, we're going to get raw right quick, right? You want me to, you want me to work, you want me to make money, you want me to take care of your kids, you want me to be pregnant, suck your dick, all this. That's too much. That's too much. That's too many hats. I'm sorry. I can't do it all by myself. I'm not doing it all by myself.
That's what some people, or some men really expect of women. Make me a sandwich.
So what are you doing? What are you doing? That's what I'm saying.
Existing, breathing on the planet.
I don't want it. Like I need.
When we talk about 50-50, if we talking 50-50, it's 50-50. And see, you know what? I feel like somebody's going to backtrack and be like, well, that means 50% of the bills. That's not
what I'm saying. We're not talking about that.
We're talking about.
We're talking about gender roles.
But I don't think that
lifestyle, not money.
But cooking should not just be a woman's
job. You want to eat too? Shit. Like you like to eat? I like to eat.
Doing laundry should not just be that's a woman's job. I
don't
like people that think that.
Okay, let me backtrack because yes, first I'm not a feminist, never claimed to be. But let me backtrack right quick. I'm traditional in the ways, but no, I would never say women belong in the kitchen. No. I'm just saying my man literally was like, babe, you ain't gotta work, you can stay home, take care of the kids. I would do that.
That's unacceptable.
If I trust him, I would do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I have no problem doing that. If he had the money, he had the drive, he's out there doing his thing, entrepreneur, doing whatever. Oh my God. That's making, yes. Because you know, I wanted 6 kids. I can't do that now. Oh no. 6. All boys. I can't work and be a mom of 6. Who does that? No. So yeah.
Who does that?
Nobody now, 2022. Yeah. These kids are expensive.
Girl.
Yeah. So I have to knock that in half.
You know?
Real quick.
Not in half.
Girl.
You mean in half?
50-50.
Half.
Girl.
You're at 25% now.
I just think wrapping this all up, self-love, knowing what you want, knowing what you don't want, and setting those hard lines and sticking to them. Because I've had hard limits, y'all. I let them go for stupid reasons. I'm just like, looking back, it's like, girl, no, it wasn't worth it. The compromise, no. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
So I think I definitely learned something. I want us to kind of reflect right quick. I think moving forward, let's name 3 things.
Right now,
that we're going to do more to feed our self-love.
Okay. I'll go first. I gotta think real quick. This sounds really cheesy, but I love to digital plan. It keeps my thoughts organized, and it keeps my goals organized. It keeps my future endeavors organized.
Endeavors.
It keeps my, I guess I could say, manifestations organized. So I definitely plan on feeding my soul by tapping into that just a little bit more, which I do it kind of often, but I definitely want to tap into it just a little bit more, just so I can do a reflection of my day-to-day activities, get a good line on what's going to make you happy a month from now, what's going to make you happy 3 months from now, what's going to make you happy 6 months from now, just whatever. I think that for me is how I process how to love myself. And if that means that I have to tell myself, you will be, I don't know, I'm just making this up, you will be in a Lamborghini, or I am driving my Lamborghini. That's what it's present tense. I am driving my Lamborghini. That is self-love to me, is manifesting the life that I want. So I want to tap into that definitely a lot more, do more of my digital planning, get back into my creative side with more social media things. So just more content creation, more campaigns.
Okay.
Just got another one.
Okay, create content.
More campaigns. So
okay.
Yeah, just out here trying to make it like everybody else.
Hey, like that's what it's all about. Like, do stuff that feeds yourself. Like, I just joined, football team.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played competitive sports in a very long time. And that's one of my self-love that I'm so happy that I got back into. Like, when you're on that field, like, the adrenaline's like rushing through your body. It's like, oh, like I'm in heaven. Because that's what I like to do. Like, I would never suppress that side of me. So you're getting creative, it's me getting active. That's self-love. Like, feed what's good for you. And it's like, sweating is great. Like, toxins, weight loss, like, a whole bunch of shit comes out of it. Endorphins. So I would definitely stay active a little bit each day.
A little bit each day.
A little bit each day.
Yeah.
Plan a little bit each day.
Yeah.
Manifest throughout the day.
Manifest every day.
And it's work, y'all. It's not just like, oh, I'm going to do this one day. This is literally, my kid will be 3. So this is literally like a 2-year process that's going to stick for the rest of my life. So.
Okay. So what is one act of self-love that you're going to do before, or like one bigger act of self-love that you would like to accomplish before the end of the week?
And then this week?
This week.
That I want to accomplish.
It could be anything.
A self-love act.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to that's like self-love to you for this week? I know what I'm looking forward to.
What, Saturday?
Yes.
I was going to say that. Okay, so for those who don't know, Saturday is like my pre-birthday bash. So I'm looking forward to that. I love being surrounded by friends. That's a good one. Being surrounded by friends, eating food. That's self-love too. So yeah, that's going to be fun. You show right.
And it's the weekend. So.
It's a party.
Right.
Definitely. That's a good one. Yeah. I want to accomplish that. Be surrounded by my loved ones. Because those people who will be there.
That's it.
That's the crew. What you mean? So if you're there, I love you.
That's it. That's it. Sorry, Elijah.
My baby. No, yes, he will not be there. Adults only. And yeah, we're gonna have fun. And that's self-love too. Being a mom, you have to be able to separate the two. People be like, you're a mom, right? First, I was a woman before he got here. And when he's grown, that's what I'm assuming a mom. I mean, a woman, not a mom. Like, yeah, you're a mom forever. Okay, good. Okay, I love my kid. Well, okay, but I'm a woman first.
Right.
So this week is gonna be a turn up. I'm excited.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. What are you scared about? Nothing to be scared about.
Well,
yeah, that was it, guys. I hope y'all learned something. Take this into your week. Like I said, May is mental health awareness. So whatever you're dealing with, you need to be able to reflect, take notes, and set boundaries. And I think that's a wrap on episode 1.
Gang, gang.
RaeHunny on the mic. Let's keep on.